I got up this morning and I was excited to talk to you guys about alcohol-free living. I can't get enough of it. You know, me being able to change my life really makes me want to be able to help someone change theirs. Because there was a time when I just didn't know how to. It wasn't that I didn't want to change. I didn't know how. And if someone had come along and given me some information, I probably could have got, started a lot sooner. For me, it was getting around the right people. I got around the right people and they started to give me the right ideas. If you want to do anything, being able to just having the right idea and getting started with just having the right idea is really all it's going to take. This is never going to be a difficult thing. When you don't have the right information, everything seems like it's harder. That's why when it comes to most anything, education is going to be the deciding factor it's going to be the deciding factor when it comes to whether or not things are going to change. But no, I can't get enough of speaking about being able to live alcohol free. I thought that this life was going to suck. I thought I was going to be bored. I thought I was going to be constantly thinking about alcohol or what I'm missing out on or things like that. That was just a thought pattern that I had. And it wasn't the right kind of thought pattern, not for me. What's best for me, because I'm going in a certain direction, is for me to focus my mind on those things that have to do with the direction that I'm going. See, when I was back when I was thinking about quitting drinking, I was looking at it like it was this daunting thing. The one day at a time, one moment at a time thing, that stuff is sticking. It sticks around because it's true. It's cliche. One day at a time, one moment at a time. In this moment, you have the power to decide. There's always going to be that space between, when you think about doing something and then the actual action that you choose. You're going to have that space in between there, and that's what you're responsible for. The decision. Now, if you want to take it a step farther and not just be responsible for just the decision, but for the thoughts that go into your mind, that's going to help you out a lot more too. But for the people who have learned how to use their mind and they know that their mind is like a bowl, and that if you don't constantly keep that bowl full of the things that you want in there, then the world will find a way to fill whatever space that you have in that bowl with what they want for you. And the world doesn't always have your best interest in mind. Most of the time, they just want to sell you something or get you to go in some sort of direction that benefits them, but they're not thinking about you afterward. That's your responsibility. It's important to learn how to care for yourself, to love yourself. But if you want to learn how to love yourself, it just takes practice, just like anything else. But I'm going to tell you something. You hear your voice more than you hear anybody else's in the world. And if we hear something enough times, often enough, repeated enough times, over enough time, we will start to believe it. So if your voice is the voice that you hear most often, and if we hear something enough times, often enough, then we start to believe it. The exercise should be that to yourself, as often as you can, you need to be saying to yourself what you want to be known for, to be seen as. I want to be known for somebody who helps people better their lives. Okay? So when I'm thinking to myself about myself, I say things like that about myself. Hey, these videos that you're doing, these are helping people's lives. These are helping to improve the quality of people's lives. Different versions of that same thing, or different things about whatever it is that I'm trying to influence my subconscious mind about. It's basically affirmations and things like that. One of the reasons why you get the results that you get, or any one of us get the results that we get, is because of the way that we think. The way that we think influences our decisions, and our decisions influence our actions, and our actions influence our results. So if we want to have different results, we have to think differently. And if our subconscious mind is responsible for almost all of our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual, then it would probably be a good idea for us to learn how to influence our subconscious mind so that we can change as people. And what I've learned about that is, one, autosuggestion, saying things as often as you can in the way that brings power in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. But two, another very helpful way is just when you're trying to sleep, have something playing that is going to feed whatever identity or goal that you're trying to reach. You know, it's just like food, right? What you put into yourself is what comes out of you. I'm going to help a person, even if it's just one. That's who I identify as. I'm a helper. I'm using this marvelous, beautiful brain that the Lord gave me to do some good in the world. I've decided that in this world, there are heroes and there are villains. And there are people in between. I've been a villain. I've been a person in between. I've decided to be a hero and conduct myself that way. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose. God bless you. Stay alcohol free if you can. I'm out of here, you guys.